Hello everyone, welcome to this channel again. Today we'll see the types of software testing, two main types, manual testing and automation testing. So we'll see the difference here, the basic difference points. So in previous video we have already seen what is the software testing, why the testing is necessary, what is the quality and how the quality has been maintained by using the software testing. So why the testing is necessary? To make the software error free, to make the quality software, to make the customer satisfaction, the software testing is necessary. Okay, there are two main types of the software testing. First one is the manual testing, second one is the automation testing. Under that, the white box testing, black box testing and gray box testing has been performed under the manual testing. Functional and non-functional are the two types of the black box testing. Under that, they have given unit testing, integration testing, system and user acceptance testing. Non-functional testing, under that, compatibility testing, performance testing and usability testing has been done. So this figure shows the basic difference in the manual testing and automation testing. Mainly, the manual testing has been performed by the employees or the manpower, and automation testing has been performed by the automated tools by using the scripts. Okay. So the manual testing, what is the manual testing? We'll see it in a detail. The process of checking the functionality of the application as per the customer's needs without taking help of any automation tool, that is called as a manual testing. Whenever we have developed application and we have to give that application to the customer for use, before that we have to check that application, for the error freeness. Okay, so we have to we should run the program through one round of a testing to make that particular software stable and bug free before delivering it to the client. If the application is bug free, the end user will find it easier to use. Okay, so here we can check the diagram here. Developer writes the code, the tester tests the application. Okay, developer gives the code or the existing runnable project to the tester. The tester will test the application and it gives the review to the developer. The developer does here what? Developer changes the code if any error is there, and again that application has been given to the tester for testing purpose. So it is the total process of the manual testing. Manual testing has been divided into three types of a testing. First one, white box testing, second one is the black box, and third one is the gray box testing. So as the name white box testing suggests, white box is the transparent box, means we are giving the input to the particular system and we are checking for the output. In this case, the code is visible for the developer during the testing. The developer knows the code and that developer is doing a test which is called as a white box testing by giving the input and checking for the output. It is a transparent box, that is a white box testing. Next one, black box testing. So as the name suggests here, black box is the total what? We can't see the code here. So black box is done by the test engineer. Here test engineer is not able to see the code. The code is not visible while performing the testing here. So it is called as a black box testing. The test engineer only gives the input and just check the output is correct or not. So it is called as a black box testing. Next one, gray box testing. It is a combination of the white box and black box testing. It can be performed by the person who knows the both, which is what? The coding and testing. And if the single person performs the white box as well as black box testing for the application, it is known as a gray box testing. Okay, so how to perform the manual testing? Mainly Tester observes all the documents related to the software to select the testing areas on which area we have to perform the tests there. That for that purpose, the tester observes all the document related to that particular software. Tester analyzes the requirement document to cover all the requirements stated by the customer. Then tester develops the test cases according to the requirement document. Then all the test cases are executed manually by using what the black box testing and white box testing. If there are bugs, if the bugs occurred, then the testing team informs the development team, and then the development team fixes the bugs and handed that software to the testing team for the retesting purpose. This cycle runs till what? Till all the errors has been solved. So this is the manual testing cycle, manual testing performance. What are the advantages of the manual testing? It doesn't require the programming knowledge while using a black box method. Right? The black box method tells what? Only we have to give the input and we have to check for the output. The code is not visible. So the tester doesn't require any programming knowledge in that case. It is used to test dynamically changing GUI designs. Tester interacts with the software as a real user so that they are able to discover the usability and user interface issues. It ensures that the software is 100% bug free. It is cost effective and easy to learn for the new testers. What are the disadvantages? It requires large number of human resources. It is time consuming. Tester develop the test cases based on their skills and experience, so some areas can be missed out for the testing. Test cases cannot be used again. Need to develop the separate test case for the each new software. It doesn't provide the testing on all aspects of the testing. Since two teams works together, sometimes it is difficult to understand each other's motives. It can be mislead the process. There are some manual testing tools that has been given in this figure. Citrus, Zap, and Unit, Jira, SonarCube, JMeter, Bugzilla, Mantis, Tessie, and LoadRunner. These are some testing tools which are used for performing different types of the test cases. The software testing tools can be divided into the following: test management tool, bug tracking tool, automated testing tool, performance testing tool, cross-browser testing tool, integration testing tool, unit testing tool, mobile or Android testing tool, GUI testing tool, and security testing tool. Now we'll go for the automation testing. Automation testing is the process of converting any manual test cases into the automated runnable format. Okay, so the manual test cases we have to convert into the script with the help of the automation tools or any programming language. So here we need the programming language knowledge. Okay, so with the help of the automation testing, we can enhance the speed of our test execution. Here we do not require any human efforts. We need to write the test script and execute those scripts. So which test cases we can automate? That test cases which we have to run multiple times, that test cases we can automate. That test cases on which we have to give the multiple data sets, that we can automate. That test cases we have to run repeatedly for different modules, that we can automate. This figure gives the idea of the automation testing. So the scripts has been written by using some tools and the frameworks. Here the automation tools has been used. This has been given to the software. Software performs or software runs the particular script on the particular test case, and then it will generate the result. It will give us the result directly that the particular test case is passed or failed. Automation testing refers to the automatic testing of the software in which the developer or tester write the test script once with the help of testing tools and framework and then run it on the software. The test script automatically tests the software without human intervention and shows the result, that is, the error, bugs are present, or the software is free from them. Okay, so that is the explanation of the previous figure. Automation testing needs manual effort when creating initial script, and further process is performed automatically to compare the actual testing result with the expected result. Here are two main types of the automation testing that we can see here, the functional and non-functional. Under the functional testing, the unit integration and smoke testing has been done, and non-functional testing, performance, regression, keyword driven testing and data driven testing has been done here. So what are the automation tools that we can use? Selenium, Catalan, Cucumber, Lambda test, test templates. These are some automation testing tools that we can use. Advantages of automation testing: it saves the time and cost in testing and provides an increment in the efficiency of the testing as the manpower interaction is less there. Okay, so the automation testing improves the accuracy of the testing. With the automation, more cycles can be achieved. It also ensures the consistency in the testing. The test scripts which we have written that can be reusable. The ability to cover the test application features widely. Automation testing results are what? Reliable, as the results has been generated by the software only. In this testing, the human intervention is not required. Only for writing the test cases, we require the human intervention. Speedily, they executes the testing process frequently and thoroughly. There are some points about the automation testing. Automation testing is developed to reduce the time, testing effort and resource requirements. If the automation testing process is followed correctly, will save the project cost in the long run. Only once we have to purchase the automation tool software, and repeatedly we can use that particular software to run different test cases on different softwares. Some of the test cases can't be automated, which stated that 100% automation is impossible. We have to use or we have to take the help of the manual testing in some cases. It's humans who made the things automatic, that is to use the tools, but this ease and automation testing decreases the need for only manual testers. Now the company needs what? The full stack or the dual role testers capable of working both the automation and manual testing. Okay, so the role of man, the role of employees are there. That is not ended. Okay, so the developer develops the whole software but doesn't have a tester perspective for testing the software. Therefore, developer has command of coding, but the tester can think what? Beyond the testing. Today, the various automation tools are freely available on the internet and the testing procedure is too. Still, a normal software user couldn't understand the technicality and carry out the testing. To do this, one must know about the testing. So anyone can't do the automation testing. Anyone can't use the automation testing tool. They particularly require the knowledge about the testing to perform the automation testing. So here are some difference points of the manual testing and automation testing. Testing in which a human tester executes the test cases, that is a manual testing. In automation testing, the automation testing tools are used to execute the test cases. Second one, human resources are involved. That's why it is time consuming. In automation testing, it is much faster than the manual testing. Manual testing, it is repetitive and error prone. In automation testing, Here, automated tools are used that make it interesting and accurate. In manual testing, BVT, build verification testing, is time consuming and tough in manual testing. In automation testing, it's easy to build verification testing. Manual, instead of frameworks, this testing use the checklist, guidelines and stringent process for drafting the test areas. In automation, frameworks like the keyword, hybrid and data driven to accelerate the automation process. The process turnaround time is higher than the automation testing process in manual testing. So what is the turnaround time? One testing cycle is the turnaround time. Okay, so it completes a single round of a testing within a record time. Therefore, a process turnaround time is much lower than the manual testing process in automation testing. In manual testing, the main goal of the manual testing is user friendliness or improved customer experience, and in automation testing, it can only guarantee a positive customer experience and user friendliness. In manual testing, it is best for usability, exploratory and ad hoc testing. In automation testing, it is widely used for performing testing, load testing and regression testing. In manual testing, low return on investment, and in automation testing, the high return on investment. Thank you for watching this video.